Hey everyone, welcome to the new lecture of code practice. And in this video, we will talk about how to get data from a local directory, and we will show that data as a plotly chart in Streamlit. So it is one of the implementation that we should be aware about, because in organizations you have to represent your data as some graph and some matrices you have to show, right? So we will learn about that in this chapter. Now, so first, what we will do is we will create a sample JSON file, and let's say we are calling it as product underscore data dot JSON. Okay, now it's under pages directory that we created last time, and to we already have some sample data so that we can represent this data. So this JSON file represents a sales data of product A, B, and C in the respective month, which are January, February, March, and April. Okay, and we have three products. Now, what we will do is we'll create a new file. Let's say product underscore sales representation or product sales chart. Let's say, right? Now, if we go to the Streamlit, we already have this product sales chart. We have this page coming here. Now let's go. So what we will do normally, import Streamlit as st. Now in this, what we will do is we will load this JSON file into a data frame. So for that, what we need is our pandas library. Import pandas as pd, import JSON, because we are working with JSON. Now the later things we will see later. Okay, some things we will see later. Now, how to load this data in Python? So with open, and we will present, we will represent pages because it's in the pages directory, product underscore data dot json, and we will open this as a read mode as file. Right now, data we will load in a variable where json dot loads, and we are going to read this file. Right now, it will pass our file, json file, right? And this is giving some warning. So what I will do is I will import pandas. Okay, now it's already there. Now what we will do is we will convert this json file into a pandas data frame, right? And to do that, what we will do is data frame pd dot data frame, we will call this, and we will pass, we will read this data, and if you see, the key is sales, right? Now we have created a data frame. Now to represent the data, right, what we will do is we will melt the data frame so that it will make it a long format for easier plotting with plotly chart. Now to do that, what we will do is df dot melt, right? And here we have one field is id vars, which is nothing but our products, because what we are doing is we are dividing our chart against name and sales, right? So we have variable name as month and value name is as sales. Okay, so this part is done, and we have to separate this with comma. Now if we represent, if we want to represent this data frame, right? For example, this is a sales data. We can use Streamlit write method, and we have to just pass this. Now let's go to our website and reload it, if you see, we have the product, month and sales, product, month and sales, and we have the variable IDs, right? And if you see, we can see this structure. Now you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can download this, and you can search a particular product as well, right? Okay, now this part is done. Now how to represent this data into chart? So now we will start plotting the bar chart and this plotly chart using Streamlit. So if you see, what we have to do is, now we have to import a library, import plotly dot express as px. This will help us to draw that chart. Now we have a method px.bar, where if you see, we have to pass data frame, which is df underscore long, which is our data frame. Then what we will do is, we will make a x-axis of month, and we will represent sales in the y-axis. Now what we will define is color, which is product, and bar mode to represent the data is group. Okay, and title for our chart is sales by product and month. Okay, now what we will do is, we will put this in a local variable, right? And simply what we have to do is streamlit dot plotly chart, and we have to pass this method. So if you see, px dot bar is coming from this one, we are using this, and to represent this chart we are using streamlit plotly chart method. Now we will go here, we will refresh, source file is changed, and here we go. So if you see, whatever we have defined, this is our month and sales, sales by month, product and month, our title. Then we are representing this group every month, right? This is for product A, and you can see also, when I am hovering on this, I can see what this graph represents. So it's a label which is by default provided by Streamlit, right? So that's it. Now we have different scenarios. So in next video, what we will talk about is, we will read this data from a S3 location, and then we will represent here, because this is a local directory, and in organizations, if you want to show this data and you don't want any kind of lagging or something, so what you can do is, you can store your data in S3, and then you can get it real time. So whatever the updates which are happening for your data, you will be able to retrieve that. So we will learn that in the next chapter. Till then, thank you.